Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to start the introduction of the series on limits. So if you look at this, we're trying to find limits as x tends to 3. And this you could just plug in the x directly into the expression and we're going to have that. If you plug in x as 3, this is simply going to give us 3 squared minus 4 over 3 minus 2, which is 9 minus 4 over 1, which is simply 5. So as x tends to 3, this expression tends to 5. It's just going to give us 5. Okay, and the way you can do this is to apply this rule: a squared minus b squared. This is simply a plus b, a minus b. So if you apply that here, this is going to turn to the limit as x tends to 3 is going to give us x plus 2, x minus 2, all over x minus 2, which results to, this is going to give us x plus 2 as x tends to 3, which is simply 3 plus 2, which gives us the same thing as 5. So this is just an easy way of doing this. So let's do example 2. So for example 2, if you plug in x directly as 2, this is going to be 0 and this expression is going to be undefined. So we don't want to do that. So rather we're going to try to simplify this before we apply the limits. So this is 1 over 2 minus 1 over x all over x minus 2. So simplifying the numerator, this is simply going to give us x minus 2 over 2x all over x minus 2. Okay, and this is simply x minus 2 all over 2x into x minus 2. So at this point, we can easily cancel this, and if we do, we're going to have that this is simply 1 over 2x. So let's put that back in the limit. We're going to have that the limit as x tends to 2, this is something as 1 over 2x. And if we put x as 2 here, this is simply going to be 1 over 4. And this solves the problem. So you don't have to apply it directly here. You just have to simplify it first and then find the limits. For example 3, we're going to do the very same thing. We can easily plug in the value of x as 9 here, and this is going to give us, this is simply going to give us 9 minus 4 over square root of 9 plus 2, which is simply 5 all over 3 plus 2, which is 5. So this is 5 over 5, and this is simply 1. We can also decide to simplify this first before we apply the limits, which is just simply going to be x minus 4 all over square root of x plus 2. This is same as square root of x squared. This is x minus, this is 2 squared, okay? And this is all over square root of x plus 2. And we know from example 1 that a squared minus b squared is something as a plus b, a minus b. So this is simply going to give us, this is going to be equals to roots of x minus 2 into root of x plus 2 all over root of x plus 2. And we can easily cancel this. So we're going to have that the limit as x tends to 9, this is just going to be square root of x minus 2, which is simply square root of 9 minus 2, and this will give us 3 minus 2, which is 1. So either ways, you're going to get the final correct answer. So for here, if we put x here at the denominator as 9, this is going to be 9 minus 9, which is 0, which is going to be undefined, and we don't want that. So we're going to try to simplify this expression better. So let me write it down. This is going to be okay. So let's simplify the numerator, and this will simply be root x minus 3 all over 3 root x, and this is all over x minus 9, and this is same as square root of x minus 3 all over 3 root x into x minus 9. But then what is x minus 9? X minus 9 is same as x minus 9. This is same as square root of x squared minus 3 squared. So we can express this as square root of x minus 3 square root of x plus 3. So let's replace this with this in this expression. So this is going to be equals to square root of x minus 3 all over 3 root x into square root of x minus 3 square root of x plus 3. And this, we can easily cancel this. And what we're going to have left is simply 1 over 3 root x square root of x plus 3. And then we're going to apply the limits. And applying the limits, as x tends to 9, all we have left is 1 over 3 roots x into root x plus 3. And this is simply 1 over 3 root 9 into root 9 plus 3, which is simply 1 over 3 times 3 into 3 plus 3, which is 1 over 9 into 6, which is simply 1 over 54. And this is the limit of this as x tends to 9. So next week we're going to start solving more difficult limits problem, and I hope you join us and ask questions when you need me.